Hi there, my name is Carmen Smalley. I'm your instructor for the BADM 106, which is the Microsoft Office for Business Applications. This class will run from Sunday, August 18th through October 13th. And because we get a Sunday start and it's only 8 weeks, technically it'll go until October 19th is when you'll be handing in your last assignment. So certainly you can hand it in before then, but I'm going to allow everybody to hand in their last assignment up until October 19th, just to give you some extra time. So you'll see towards the middle of the syllabus, it does say 9 weeks. You actually get 9 weeks for this class because we do include the week of Labor Day, but there's going to be no homework due that week. So just keep that in mind. Certainly, if you want to work ahead, you're welcome to. All the assignments are posted. I'll actually have a couple other videos on kind of showing you how to complete those and how to navigate SimNet. SimNet is going to be somewhat similar. I think most of you have already worked in Connect. So it's very similar, and it's through McGraw-Hill. So here's my information. So again, my name is Carmen, so you'll see that at the top here. I just put a random office hour time in there. Being that it's online, if you have any questions or if you have any concerns, feel free to text or email me at any time. I try to get back to students within probably 12 hours, but typically at least 24 hours. So basically this course will give you a great overview of Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. You'll dabble a little bit in Access. If you've never heard of that, don't freak out. Most people don't. But it is a great system to use for database. You may use it. Sometimes some companies use it for to convert information, for example. And then PowerPoint is the last one. So again, here's the course description. Textbook, there is no hard textbook. Like, you're not going to go to the bookstore and get it. So basically, you'll all receive an access. So you already received an email with your access code, and that's all going to be through what is called SimNet, and the textbook and everything will be on there. So that you'll have textbooks, you'll do your lessons, all that kind of stuff. As far as what you'll need, you will need access to Microsoft Word, Access, Excel, and PowerPoint. Obviously, good access to the internet. And then I would also encourage you to get a USB or somewhere where you can save items. So when it comes to the capstone project, you actually download something off of it, off of SimNet. You'll do some changes in that document, updates and so forth, and then you'll save it, and then you'll re-upload it back into SimNet to get graded. So course outcome summaries, you're going to explore the features of Microsoft Office, create Microsoft Word document, create Microsoft Excel workbooks, explore formula options in Microsoft Excel workbooks, create charts in Excel, modify data in Microsoft Excel workbooks, and sort and use formula functions, create a database in Access, create a presentation of PowerPoint. You'll learn how to incorporate graphics into your PowerPoint presentations, and then also deliver a presentation. I really encourage you to, like I said, if you have the ability to work ahead, great. Definitely take notes. I felt I was pretty fluent in all these, but definitely had learned some shortcuts and so forth within teaching this class. So next you'll see the class schedule. So it does start on August 18th. So notice that I don't have anything due that day, but so the class opens up. Everything is out there that day, and then that following Saturday, the due dates shows you on the other side there. So it's going to be August 24th. So in the assignments comes each week it tells you what is due. So the very first week I'm going to have you do some introductions. That will actually be on Blackboard. That will actually be part of this Getting Started module. You'll have what is called SimBook. So each chapter has a SimBook. Basically, again, it walks you through the textbook. And then there are things called Let Me Try. So there are videos with it. So you can either click on the video and watch it. You can practice it. And then Let Me Try. The Let Me Try is actually what you'll get graded on. That's how you're going to earn your points. So you can watch the video and you can do the practice, or you can go right to the Let Me Try, and you will get 3 attempts at that. So it's up to you. Most people are pretty familiar, with one or the other, so they just go to the Let Me Try. If you don't pass it the first time, you can always go back and watch the video and then do the practice. The other type of assignment you'll see is a SimPath. It's going to be kind of like an exam, but instead of a multiple choice, it's going to be a simulation. So basically, it's going to, for example, it's going to show you a Word document, and it's going to say, correct the word the, or correct the spelling of identify, or something like that. Click on, how to bold a word. Just says some examples. So it's all kind of a simulation exam. There's about, I'm trying to think how many questions. I apologize. I think there are about 20 questions. So not a lot of questions. And then last one is the capstone. So again, this is where you're going to download a document. It's going to tell you what you need to do to that document. So you're going to walk through that and make those corrections. And then you're going to re-upload that for to get graded. So again, no homework due on Labor Day. So you'll see here there's 4 chapters in Word. There's 4 chapters in Excel. We'll only be doing 1 chapter in Access. And then there's only 3 chapters in PowerPoint. So, and I kind of have them split up. I try to split up them as evenly as possible, but because it's, 8 weeks and so forth, you'll be doing 2 chapters in some weeks and only 1 chapter in other weeks. So scrolling down, so here's your activities. So with these SimBook assignments, there's a total of 235 points. So that's about 57% of your grade. So please make sure that you do those. The SimPath assignments, so there's 3 of them, 1 for Word, 1 for Excel, and 1 for PowerPoint. Total on that is 65 points. And then you have your capstone, and again, there's 3 of those, 1 for Word, 1 for Excel, and 1 for PowerPoint. So there's a total of 450 points available. As far as communication, just make sure that you're checking your email once a week, as well as logging into Blackboard. You'll see announcements. I'll be posting announcements every week on what's due and where to find it and all that kind of stuff. And then if any questions come up, maybe if there's a couple students who are struggling, I may send out an email or, put that in announcements if people have questions. There's no extra credit. As far as participation goes, again, just making sure that you're doing the activities on a weekly basis, as well as checking your email and logging into Blackboard. Grading scale, you can read that on your own. And then there's responsibilities and policies. I'm sure you guys have all seen these in some of the other syllabuses. So I'm not going to go through these in depth, but just kind of skim through that, know that they're there. If you are not participating and you are not following through with the assignments, there is a possibility that I will drop you, but I will always reach out to you via email at your MATC email to check with you first to see what's going on. And certainly if something has come up, especially because you guys are going through these classes so quickly, they're only 8 weeks. If something does come up that prevents you from getting some homework in or, even getting to the class, please just email me or text me and let me know. I don't need to necessarily know the reason specifically why, but just let me know, hey, I need some more extra time on this assignment or whatever the case may be. So how to succeed in this course, so checking email, logging on, communicating with your instructor, so forth. This is an online class. You take responsibility for your own learning. Make sure that you're setting hours aside to do homework. Basically, as far as instructor responsibility, everything's graded pretty quickly. And then again, like I said, most of the time I'm going to get back to you at least within 24 hours, if not sooner. Again, I'm not going to go through the rest of this information. You can go through that, but it talks about your Blackboard email, your grade appeal, student complaints if you have any complaints, so forth. So just make sure you read through the rest of this. Typically what I have students do is actually acknowledge that they've read this, but again, because it's 8 weeks and you guys are doing this through a special program, no need to do that this time. But certainly if you have any questions regarding the syllabus, please let me know. Or if you have any questions about the assignments, again, you can either text me or, you can either email me or text me. And text me at the 608 phone number. The 414 is my office. I don't check that on a regular basis. And the 608 number comes directly to my cell phone. So, all right, let me know if you have any questions.